Welcome. It must be a Sunday because it's time for another Spokane Minute with yours truly, Johnny, here to tell you all the fun things you can do over the next few weeks in our own community of Spokane. If you watch it and you're not from Spokane, get out in your own community. Find some local things to do to support local business and build community and bonding with our fellow neighbors. I think that's great. So let's get started. The first offering on our list is something I am extremely excited about on Friday, November 21st, which is this coming Friday. With doors opening at 6, we can celebrate the 80th anniversary of the Garland Theater. It's super exciting. They're doing a throwback to that first opening night in 1945. They're going to show the double feature that they showed on opening night. And that double feature was It's a Pleasure and then Double Exposure. This is a night where there's toast to the Garland Theater, there's red carpet, and you can dress in your best 1945 drag, or just what makes you feel good and sexy on a red carpet. I highly recommend it. I do red carpets as much as I can, because, as we get older, we got to keep pumping ourselves up. So it does number for me to get me up there. So tickets for this show are only $10, and you can of course go to Garland Theater, that's garlandtheater.org, but it's this coming Friday. Like I said, doors at 6. Get your picture taken on the red carpet. There's lots of photo ops that night, and be your best red carpet ready, and let's go have a really good time. I want a ton of pictures. I want to see all of the fun that you have celebrating our local Garland Theater. Number 2, you know me, I love a very unique offering, something different that you don't get to do every day. And the Lunarium late night tea and coffee shop, which is up on North Monroe, 1925 North Monroe, has something just for you. I love them there. I think they do great work. Well, if you ever want to enjoy a high tea, you can go to a high tea into the unknown. As we go into the darker months of our season, that dark time of year, celebrate it with people, other people and people you get to know and enjoy. This is a vegan high tea into the unknown. This is a 3-course vegan meal, a vegan high tea, pastries and yumminess. I know there's a really good quiche involved. I love me some quiche. But you can go do that on Sunday, November 23rd. It goes from 11 to 1. Sounds like an amazing time. Vegan is for all of us. Any of us can eat vegan. Even if you're a carnivore, you can go enjoy a vegan meal, and it will be wonderful. They have to at least sell 8 tickets for this to move forward. So let's get 8 people together and go enjoy this amazing event, and also support a local business that we have here in Spokane, like Lunarium. You can hear my dog. He's like, I'm running to Lunarium to get my tickets now. You can go to lunariumspokane.com for more information. Just go to the events page. Eventbrite is where they're selling their tickets. They are $50, but you get a 3-course meal, high tea, you get delicious tea, and rumor has it maybe even a special coffee in there, which you had me at coffee. So go get your tickets now. Like I said, it's going to be a fun time. That's on Sunday, November 23rd from 11 to 1 at Lunarium Spokane. So go to lunariumspokane.com and go have fun with a bunch of people you might not otherwise meet. Number 3. This is something that's near and dear to my heart, especially this time of year. Some 30 years ago when I came out, I had a brief period of a few years where I didn't really have my birth family. And so I had to find family to have holidays with if I wanted holidays, and to have meals with. And sometimes I was a young college student, poor guy, couldn't do a lot. Well, I found the joy of sharing a Thanksgiving meal with people I didn't know, and that sparked my interest in building community. So, Spokane AIDS Network, at the Sand Pride Center, is hosting their annual Thanksgiving potluck. This is a wonderful time. You can actually go to SpokanePride.org, and there is a link that you can go to for if you want to sign up and bring specific dishes and help be part of that. or just show up and meet other amazing people who maybe don't otherwise have a place to be. Or if you just need a break from your family because it's hard for some of us queer people, go do that during that time. But it's going to be good meals, amazing people, and what a beautiful thing to give to our community, to offer a place for those who no longer have a space in their family, a chair at the table. So I really, really hope you'll support this. Like I said, you can go to Sand Pride Center Potluck, which is at SpokanePride.org. Go to their events page. This is something I highly recommend that if you're in town. Now, mine was 30 years ago. I am blessed and lucky enough to get to go see my family during this time, but not all of us are. And so I highly suggest it. The Pride Center is at 715 East Sprague. They're in Suite 115. As they say, if you have no place to be or just need a break, go and enjoy fellowship with your fellow community members. So I hope if you don't have a place to go this year or your family stresses you out, that you take a moment to go enjoy this at the Pride Center. So please look it up, see what you can do, even if you can just bring food, whatever you need. SpokanePride.org. It's a cause worthy of our community. Here is something for people who like me to give them a further date, give them more time to plan. I'm a planner. I totally get it. I've had to learn to be more spontaneous, and that's a curse word in my world. So here is something. In 2016, I was in radio back then, and I was invited to go see an amazing play called All Is Calm. This is a play that has to do with a true story, happened in 1914, and it happened on the front lines on the Western Front, and at Christmas, there was a truce, and they would go into no man's land, which is the place between the Allied forces and with Germany and British forces. They would go, and a German officer went into the no man's land and started singing the German carol version of Silent Night. It's gonna make me all teary. It sparked a night where both sides sang together, came together, no one tried to shoot each other, and it was a night that they called the Christmas Truce. So the play is absolutely phenomenal. Abby Crawford originally directed the original one they did here in Spokane in 2016. I saw that one. It was brilliant. Abby Crawford is back to direct this new version of All Is Calm. I highly recommend it. It's a beautiful play. If you are easily touched by things like this, it's worth going to see. Let's go and remember how we could come together as a community, even when times were hard, even when we didn't always agree. So this is going to be held this time at Spokane Civic Theater. You can actually get tickets at civictickets.com. The exciting thing is this was going to be the 5th, 6th, and 7th, but so many people wanted to go see it. They have taken it from December 5th all the way to the 24th of December, and I highly recommend getting your tickets and telling Abby what an amazing woman she is, what an amazing director, what an amazing human, to be honest, if you are lucky enough to know her. So I would say, like I said, last time we saw it was in 2016, so go get your tickets and go now. Go to civictickets.com. Tickets are $35 for adults. So I'm trying to get a bunch of my friends. It's worth it, and it's a beautiful reminder of how we are all humans, part of the same human community, and I think that's amazing. So definitely go, and hopefully I'll see you there. Okay, number 5 on my list, maybe the final one of this list, but I encourage you all to go make lists of your own. But this is, I highly support independent artists and independent community businesses. Small business is very important. I also believe that if you help to build up the community around you, it doesn't trickle down, people. It does not trickle down, but it can trickle up. And so we can go and affect all levels of our government, all levels of our culture, if we only build up a strong culture in our own backyard. So I have to say, obviously Saturday, November 9th. I'm so sorry. Saturday, November 29th is Small Business Saturday. I highly recommend that you go find an independent small business. There are so many around you, no matter what city you're in. Go and shop them. If you can do 90% of your shopping, if you can do 100% of your shopping doing small business, I really recommend it. Help those around us. You're going to spend money anyways, if you celebrate Christmas, you need to buy gifts, and you want to spend that money, see how much of that money you can spend in small businesses. So for here in Spokane, you can go to the Kendall Yards area, you can go to Spokane Valley, you can go to Spokane downtown. There are places everywhere. Go right up North Monroe, but go buy gift cards and gifts from all of these amazing small business owners, because we need to support those around us. So, you know me, I'm always talking about those small businesses and independent artists. So I hope you'll join me in supporting them this year. So thank you all so much. Enjoy this list. Tell me what you think. Here we go. And that is it. That is all I have for you this week. But I have given you 5 things that I found I go to different websites of places I know and enjoy. I go to Eventbrite. I love them. They sell so many tickets. They have sold many an event ticket for my events. And I also would go to check out events in Facebook. There are a ton there. But go explore your community. Go find new things that you can do. I would love it if you would send me pictures. I always try to share at the end of these videos, but send me pictures. You can send me pictures or suggestions for the future to production@arucreative.com, production@arucreative.com. And remember, I come at you every week with the Spokane Minute, but we have a lot of things coming. I have a beautiful team, and we're working hard to continue to bring you good information, entertaining content, and to be a part of Spokane. So until next time, everybody. Bye.